Howdy, and welcome to There Swings a Skull, a game by Quinn and Conor Walsh, with music by Leaflet. Download link in the description if you'd like to play. It's available for free, but I'd appreciate it if you supported the developers by purchasing it or one of their other games. They have like name your own price things. It's cool. I would appreciate that. I'd also appreciate it if you checked out the GoFundMe link in the description to help a person who is stranded in a different city get back to their home. Before we begin, here's a little write-up on the itch page. There swings a skull. It dangles overhead on the speaker gallows, visible from every house in Pereldes. Its image haunts every echoing crackle screech that issues from the gallows' warped speakers. But when the speaker gallows are silent and the desert wind plays through empty streets, one can almost fantasize of the comfort of deliverance. Of a train meandering along curving tracks, its arrival at terminus, its gently opening doors, and its steady path off to a distant ocean. But once it ends, it's just a daydream. How can one take comfort in imagined escape when only routine mutes the gallows' shrieks? I once dreamt. I threw my hat to Dolores Petunias and got on the 6:40 train and rode it inland. Past fields of brown wheat and begonias and ambling sheep and jagged rocks and the blue of the ocean, which I have never seen. But that was then, and this is now. I don't dream no more. So, you may have heard of Quinn and Conor Walsh. They both had games featured on the Haunted PS1 demo disc. Conor Walsh's on the 2020 demo disc with a game called A Place Forbidden, and Quinn with a game called An Outcry? Yeah, I think it's An Outcry. I always want to say The Outcry, but it's An Outcry, I believe. Both are really neat games. If you don't know anything about them, you should definitely go check them out. Tell me about it. This happens pretty frequently. I don't smoke, so I've avoided my body just being completely immolated like that for the most part. But, you know, it can happen even if you're not a smoker. Sometimes your body just goes up in flames. Oh, awake at last, I see. Just came up and give me a little smooch. Goodness, if you haven't been dragging your tuchus. Is that how you spell tuchus? I always thought it had a K. I appreciate it more this way. Your tuchus out of bed these past few weeks. I must not be working you hard enough before bed. You better not be going back. You better not be going back to sleep. I need to learn how to read. That would help. I'm awake. Bad dream. Another smooch. Something like that. Well, get some oats and honey tea in you. You always feel better after you've eaten. That is true. Yeah, I will. I like that the bedroom has Z's over it. That's really cute. How's this week's forecast?
It's going to burn like boiling acid in the mouth of a screaming demon. That's how hot it is.
That's good to know.
There shan't be a cloud in the sky in the next 168 hours. So you don't need to worry about brownouts unless the ACs are really cranked up.
Mute him. Like you even need to ask.
No, wait.
My oh my, aren't you looking strapping? It is a nice hat. You always say that. It's always true. Yeah. And don't think I haven't noticed you trying to sweet talk me. Think I'd forget think I'd forget you're late for work. Not yet, but yes. Not worth chancing. Bye, hon. I'll be back at the usual time. Have a good day at work. No goodbye smooch? I guess they were already standing close to each other, so they might have smooched. The doormat at your feet says, "Welcome, sunshine. You can't go back home now, though. It's time for work." Ugh. I hate that. In our pockets? Nothing in our pockets. Start anew, I guess. Yeah, I guess that just ends the game. Okay, so we have 48 something average kilograms. Or kilograms, I'm guessing? It's shown as like 108 out of 108. So it's like, do we have a maximum weight? Is the money like that? Don't look too close. Yeah, I won't look too close. Not sure if just like the money is kg, or if our weight can go up and down, perhaps. Not exactly sure. Also don't know where we should be going, but you know, We don't know where our work is. We're not in a hurry to get to the job. No one wants to get there. It's always bad when you do. So I guess we'll just go to the bar instead. I guess we can't go to the bar. I guess we'll have to continue exploring town and see if what we can find. So this game was created for I believe the haunted PS1 Summer of Shivers 2021. I believe this game was created as part of that with this is a save. With one of the themes that they had, which we can come back here. Nice. I wasn't expecting that for some reason, even though I went up and clicked on it. The theme that they chose, there were two themes for the jam, and they chose the theme public service announcement. I was just gonna say PSA, and then I was like, well, I should probably just say the thing. There's a person on top of that roof, and we can't get to them. I guess I could just go and slam my face into every single pixel, every single square. Make sure that I'm not like seeing a door, or because of the perspective, there could be a door there, and then I'm just not able to get in because I'm going into the wrong one. I don't think that's the case, though. I just don't think we can get in. Okay, yeah, just their usual hangman's noose and speakers. PSA: citizens of Perildas are asked not to look at the sun. It is easily angered. Oh, well, I already knew that one. You look at that guy, and your eyes, they just like there was these comedians called the Three Stooges, and they would like one of them, a Mo, would go like, yep, and like poke them in the eyes. That's what the sun does. The sun is Mo from the Three Stooges, always poking your eyes when you look to the sky. It's a mean little bastard. So much the better. Moss Reefs is Tombstone's sunken form. The dead don't mind. Tombstone reads, Hortense the First, Hortense I Chen, I see. 220 to 240, taken in a flash, leaving only scars. Yeah, some of these don't have inscriptions on them, however, it would seem. Titania Emerkison, no known relatives. We gotta read all the graves, though. You always gotta know. It's important to know who is dead and who is alive. It's very important. Almeyer Weiss. Oh, yes, that's Weiss, just like in near duh. One of the machine's greatest cogs. I would hate if that was on my tombstone. Pewter and Noelov. Pulmonary embolisms are proof that God hates us. I don't remember what that is, or if I said it correctly, but yeah. I assume most things are proof that God does in fact hate us. If God's out there, just like the mean bastard, the sun. That assuming that a God exists and created stuff, that means created that bastard, the sun. So I don't feel that. Yeah, a mean guy, that God. Why, hello, handsome. Here to take me in your big strong arms, sweep me off my feet, elope with me? That's very sudden. My husband would probably take issue with that. Oh, stop. You're so bad. Just tell me you aren't interested. No need to dance around the issue. I'm not interested. Gay. Oh, I cannot believe you. Never in all my years have I had such brusque treatment. I need to learn some more words. You really should stop tugging at my heartstrings, so if you're just going to drop me like yesterday's hyacinths. I can't help my raw sex appeal. Fancy a cig? Sure. It's a bright one out, isn't it? It is. Like it was yesterday, and the day before that, and the day before that. Certainly no shame, neither for you, nor me, nor my plants. Oh, yeah, shame. I was like, oh, wait, maybe it was shade, so I went back, but no, it is shame. They're doing quite well. Seems so. Got a light? Just stick your cigarette into the sunlight. It's hot enough to light it on its own. Hey. Yes, my charming suitor. Take the cigarette back, if you insist. More for me. I'm going to stop smoking. Oh, a woman burned to death outside my apartment today. Okay, so that happened. We saw that happen. That nasty business. I've heard about it happening hither and thither. Hither and thither. Oh well, what can you do? What can you do? Good question. The sun's out for you. What can you do? One day, you're going to come back. You ocean-bearing carriage of salt and silk. One day, you're going to come back, and Piotr and I will leave this place, and we won't turn our heads to look as Peraldus shrinks to an off-orange speck in the distant yellow sands. I wonder what our job actually is. I guess we run this ticket booth, it would seem. No, I suppose the lady who we were talking to is basically our co-worker working the tobacco stand. One day soon, I swear it.
Don't count on it.
It's a mean TV. I always hate whenever your TV just turns on and responds to you. It's never a good time. You know, you're just trying to get by in this workaday world, and all of a sudden TV's, you know, harshing your mellow, getting all up in your business, and it's like, I don't need that. I have to walk by the graveyard every single day on my way to work. Just coffins littering the streets. You know, just chill out, TV. It'll be fine. We get to walk once again by the hangman noose. Do we have another PSA as we walk by? I have rescinded the earlier PSA. Cut it from your mind with a sharp blade. This again. Look at the sun, the source of all life, our life. Without it, Peraldus would wither as an aposidel in winter. I'm guessing that's another flower, because I don't know what the hell that is. No prosperity, only suffering. Suffering as the one who authorized the earlier PSA now suffers. Hot words from a man in the cold ground. Maybe I'll listen when you show your goddamned face. Okay, well, we don't seem to be fans of the PSA box, the speaker. So that's what some people would refer to that as. Speaker, yeah. It's mean little ground man running it and saying weird things. It's not telling me not to look now. Didn't really see anyone on our way back. I suppose the only person we did encounter was that guy on the roof, and then I guess our coworker. Honey, you're home. Have a good day at work? Busy, as usual. Heh. My husband, cracking jokes. Are you sick? Just lightening the mood. The smooches happen so fast, so I can't even go mwah. But they're happening, and I will get a mwah off whenever the smooch happens one time. The mood's plenty light now that you're home. Get much painting done today? No. Had some trouble getting the creative blood flowing of late. Too hot, too... Feh. Too what? Never mind, dear. Did you see anyone we know on the walk home? No, though I did get an unpleasant surprise. The mayor's piping up again. What? The speaker gallows chirped at me on my way back from the station. The speaker gallows, a completely normal thing, as we all know. Oh no. Don't worry. Sure, that old bastard is just getting antsy. I would too if I lived in a pipe a mile underground. Yeah. Oh, whoop, I skipped by that too quickly. Hey, come on now. I wasn't trying to upset you. Look, it's hardly been a month since he took Annie Marie. I don't think he's looking for anyone new. I shouldn't have said anything. Let's just go to bed. It's quite late. Yeah, I guess it is. Oh no dinner. How are you supposed to sleep without a den? I don't dream no more. Much like Lupin the Third. Lupin the Third also doesn't dream. I promised myself I wasn't going to mention it, but I can't help it. I'm sorry. Lupin the Third, it's canonical. He doesn't dream. Oh, that's what that was. That was the... I see. I thought it was some kind of machine. That was the woman who was, like, immolated. That makes more sense. I thought it was like a machine sticking out of the ground or something. Damn, I'm stupid. Awake at last, I see. Morning, none. Sleep well enough? Eventually. Had some trouble getting there. Seems we're a little too in sync. I took forever to fall asleep last night, too. I guess we are. Hope today's work is more fruitful for you than me. I'm not sure I do. Ah, there we go. Now we got our hat. Anna told...
Why, hope I'm not interrupting your morning, folks, because I'm the only thing that could be. We're in for another burner today, lads and lasses, so I hope you aren't staying outside too long.
I'll mute him.
Don't mute me!
Everything alright? Honey, you've been working at the terminus for a long time now. I can't recall exactly how long, but I do know you've never taken a break. Nope. Maybe today have you ever thought about not going? Just for a day. Of course I've thought about it. Everyone thinks about it from time to time. But I can't do it. Someone would notice. Dolores? Oh, Dolores must be the cigarette person. Someone more than Dolores. Call it a feeling. Besides, they pay well. Why repent when the devil gives good benefits? Yes, of course, I'm sorry. I was just being ridiculous. You sure everything is alright? You worry too much, dear. Can't you allow an artist the occasional flight of fancy? Heh. Guess I can. See you later. See you later tonight, hon. Love you. Love you too. No. I don't have control whenever he leaves the room, so I can't go over and give a goodbye smooch, and he won't go back in. No, it's not time for work. Go back in so we can give a goodbye smooch and I can explore. I want to look at everything. Yeah, no one's cleaned this up yet? Yeah, okay, so when I came out, I did not realize that this was the immolated body of that one woman. I took a look at it and I thought it was like a camera on a tripod. Like this thing over here would be like the viewfinder, is that what it's called? And like the yellow bits were like a screen. And I just didn't understand. Our stats haven't changed. So that's working out well for us. I suppose if I had to guess what's up, we're probably going to see some new things as we walk back to the job. Like that man's not up there anymore. Wonder where he went. Maybe he heard the mayor and was like, "Yeah, I should look at the sun." Which, as we know, you get your eyes poked and then you're gonna have a bad time. Oh, someone's up there. They fell on us. They fell like it. Oh, I see. Like the body was like charred to ash, I guess, and that when they fell on us, it like exploded into like an ash cloud. Yeah, I think our sprite looks a little different now. I don't know what this thing is right here. I thought it was a what do you call those? The like street hole cover. Guy up there is looking a little pink. May need to put on some sunscreen. Sunscreen would be probably a good thing to have in this universe. This person doesn't seem to be doing too well. Good. I almost said too well, and then I think I said too wool. It's still warm. Yeah, so there's just dead bodies in the street. The speaker gallows, the very normal thing, had a body up on it today. I suppose this is Dolores. Why, hello, handsome. Here to whisk me away from this two-bit town at last, I see. I packed a suitcase. Just give me the word. I'll ask my husband. If he says I can elope with you, I'll let you know. Oh, please. You're not interested, are you? You shouldn't tug my heartstrings so. I can't help my... Oh, I cannot believe you. Never in all my years have I had such brusque treatment. You really should stop leading a girl on if you're just going to toss her like the weekend's daffodils. This lady has a very specific bit that she does. Hey, fancy a cig? I'm alright, Dolores. You're energetic today, huh? Don't blame me. Blame the sun. Not only am I feeling particularly excitable, but my plants are clambering up the walls. I fear it may not be too long before I do the same. You'll break a hip. Come off it. I'm as spry as I was in my teen years. Maybe sprier. Right. Say, did you see anything odd on the way here? Like a burned corpse? Yes, actually. Nope. Or if I did, I've made a conscious effort to forget. Honey, I don't know if you know it, but I run a smoke shop out of a train station. I can't affect much. Well, I suppose not, and there's no point in getting hung up on things that'll just upset me, things that I can't control. Life's short enough as is without worrying that the air's unfit to breathe or the sun will bake me alive. But why do you smell like ash? What? Ash. I'm holding a lit cigarette and you reek about a dozen times as bad. It's nothing. You decide to start smoking again. It's nothing, I said. Oh, it's more like, it's nothing, I said. Look, I've got to get to my post. Sure, dear. We can chat more tomorrow. And then I suppose we just stand in the ticket booth waiting for people to come by who want to hop on the train. The sun is a red-orange blot in the sky. It's bigger than it was yesterday, I'm certain. You always hate it when the sun's getting bigger. I'm losing it. No, you're not losing it. It's just a normal upsetting thing that the sun likes to do. Just a funny little game that the sun does where it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger and changing colors. And, that's actually a good thing that it's doing that, because that means we have more sun. And even though I said the sun's a mean bastard whom we should all hate and despise, it's probably a good thing that we have one. I'm a controversial point, but it's probably good that we have a sun, and not bad. So if it were to get bigger, I'd probably be really good, because that'd just be more sun, and maybe that makes it hotter, but maybe it just supplies more heat that we could use in different ways, No one up there anymore. Does the mayor have anything to say? I guess not. I'm glad you're silent. I'm glad. But if that's so, then why do I feel so... Just post-work nerves. Relax, Anatoly. Nothing's the matter. Yeah, I guess Mayor had nothing to say. Just take the shortcut straight through someone's backyard. I'm sure they don't mind. They put a slide and a... I don't actually know what you call those spinny guys, because that's not a merry-go-round. But yeah, they put a slide and a spinny boy in their backyard, so clearly they want people to come back there and play in it. It's the only logical thing. Hi, hun. All quiet on the home front, unless you count the downstairs neighbor, which I, of course, prefer not to. Good. Well, not the downstairs neighbors. My work was quiet, too. Mwah! Got it that time. Perhaps that's for the best, This morning I had the strangest feeling, as if the whole world was coming to an end. Do you still? It's hard to look out on the silent streets of Peridell and imagine much lurking around the corners, perhaps a few stray cats. If this is your way of guilting me into getting you a kitten, it's not going to work. I'll wear you down yet, I'm sure. And as for your concern, the town's been around for hundreds of years. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. But we are. What do you mean? Just kidding, just a little joke. Now, it's awfully late. Let's go to bed. Alright, hun. Bed it is. No din-din again. I guess we're the kind of people who wake up and only eat some oats and honeyed tea and call it a day. Vis-a-vis food, which I disagree with. The flames come licking across fields of blackened flesh. Deep below a man sits in the only place of cool, gifted a slow, peaceful death while the rest of us burn like matches. Who is to blame? Us? Him? Or something more? And we're up. Piotr, were you talking in your sleep last night? Piotr? I don't think it's grocery day. Maybe he left me a note. Okay, we can finally explore. Can't go into see the sleepy room. I can't get back there. Oh, we are not a happy looking person. Made in Perildas sketchbook. It's I don't know if that's a 1 or a 7, so I assume it's a 1. January 1st, year 399. Piotr Dragone, I guess. Painting idea, dream. It's like a window or something. It's like a guy with like a cracked head. I'm such an egghead. Yeah, it's like egg. There's Anatoly, and it looks like the little red things coming off are I'm assuming hearts because it's like, oh, I'm swooning over the hubby. But also like the way they are makes it look like it could be like a broken heart, which makes, I don't think that's the case. I'm guessing it's just hearts coming off of it. Don't go, darling. There's Pyotr's face, and then there's the back of her head. Yeah, the sun. Just the normal thing that happens when you look at the sun because, it pokes your eye. Face. Someone in a green cap. Who could say who that is? Looks like maybe they got immolated a little bit and then put in a noose. That just seems unnecessary at that point. Here comes the sun. God is here. Be glad, Pyotr. I guess, the sun, a mean bastard. God, a mean bastard. Maybe they're one and the same. Makes sense to me. Jesus Christ.
My oh my, it's getting fucking hot. Don't wear anything flammable.
Yeah, that was an interesting news report. Thank you. Oh, that's fun. When you walk on the carpet, it has a different walking sound. That's nice. Well, I assume. Well, actually, let's just inspect this. Welcome, sunshine. You can't come back. It's out for work. Yeah. Oh, I just started walking. Oh, when you go down the stairs, it happens automatically. I didn't realize that at all. Whoops. And I'm sure everything's perfectly normal and fine, and Pyotr's safe. Just getting groceries, like Anatoly said. It's gonna be good. Oh, right, the town hall. Whenever we inspected it earlier, it said, yeah, we haven't seen anyone come in or out. So I'm guessing, like, the mayor just chills. Like, we know the mayor chills underground, but I'm guessing that has access to the mayor's underground pipe a mile under the ground. It's an interesting place to live, but I guess, if you need to beat the heat, nothing better to do than to hop in a pipe. You owe your community for raising you, for all its issues and problems and quirks. It is your home. I hope we're done with this. If it asks you to pay, pay. If it asks you to leave, leave. If it asks you to carry a rifle, carry a rifle. So it should be no different to die for your community, yes? Once we had the means to stop all this, but I have burned the paperwork to wrap my tobacco. We remembered to bring much down here, but no rolling papers, so we must make do. Remember, I sacrifice, so isn't it justified to do so in turn? I guess Anatoly thinks no, doesn't that? Not even going to respond to the mayor. We're tired of that guy. What a joik, coming in telling us all the things that he's doing that's good. Oh hey, you're here to clean this up. Corpse looks at you strangely. Most corpses do. Excuse me, did a man come by in bald, paint-splattered blouse? Shut up. I look like I got time for small talk. Didn't mean to offend you. Offend? Who has time to be offended? Who has time for conversation? Did you know that the mayor's office hasn't increased funding to my department in 50 years? How am I supposed to clean all this alone? Suppose this explains the mess outside my window. Yeah, I'll get to it when I get to it, alright? I guess you won't be getting to it. There one moment, gone the next. There's something in the air. What do our stats look like? Oh, still good. Still doing good. Have we acquired any items? No. Wasn't sure if, maybe we had acquired something at some point. Maybe we got it at work. It's time to do Dolores' fun bit that she loves to do. Well, hi, my beautiful, handsome man, you. I hope you're finally ready to marry me. I've certainly waited long enough. Oh, ha ha ha. I can tell you aren't interested. You're not interested, are you, right? It's cruel to lead a girl on. Dolores, oh my, what a rude bastard you are. I've never had a man treat me like filth under his boots. Even my ex-husband did more of a kindness than you did, you fucker. Dolores, what the hell are you talking about? Fancy a cig? What? No, hey, my plants caught fire and burned to ash this morning. Isn't that just the wildest thing? And they aren't the only ones. Oh me, oh my, but I sure do hope the mayor has everything under control, haha! I've lived in this town for ages, and all this isn't new. It's actually happened quite a few times. A few years ago, most of the town burned to death in a fire so large it blotted out the sun and turned the sky ash black. It was like living in a crater in the deepest pits of hell. So deep you forgot hope and forgot your dreams. You just prayed that the all-swallowing flames ate someone who wasn't you. Dolores, I need to get to your store, of course. How rude of me, how rude of me, how rude of me, how rude of me. Go, get out of here. Yeah. Let's get out of here. So I'm guessing her bit wasn't a bit.
It's getting bad. I mean, really bad.
Yeah, tell me about it.
The asphalt on the roads out of town swallowed up my producer's car an hour ago. No way out now. Hope you've got some way to keep cool. I don't.
I'm sorry, TV. You know it's bad when even the TV's upset. Come on, you bastard. Deliver us. I said deliver us. God damn you. I don't know how much time we've got left. So, today's been a normal one, you know. Yeah, Dolores' bit, I guess, wasn't a bit. So whoops. I guess we'll have to deal with that every day if she keeps coming to work. Which, you know, I'm sure she'll be perfectly fine. Nothing's gonna go wrong. Nothing bad's happening to anybody. And I would ask you to just close your eyes for a couple seconds and not look at potential corpses on the ground. No, you can open your eyes now. You see, things are perfectly fine for everyone. Nothing's going bad at all. You know, it's just sometimes the sun, am I right? We all know how the sun is. It's fine. Got anything to say? They are burning. The mayor's office denies responsibility. Oh, that was it? Okay. It's interesting. This game's called There Swings a Skull. But so far, we saw that one ashen body swinging, and there was that one on the title screen. But I thought that the swinging skull would be a bigger focus for this game. I guess it's it's a title. It's a nice title. Artsy. But yeah, I thought there'd be more skulls and skeletons. I mean, I guess there are a lot of corpses. I was surprised that this game was about that bastard, the sun. Oh, Piotr's here. Piotr. Of course, honey. Why wouldn't I be? This morning, a walk. I went on a walk. Usually you leave a note. I'm sorry I didn't today. Have you felt all right lately? Of course. Why wouldn't I? You sure? Of course. You don't sound right. Well, I assure you I am. Let's go to bed. You've clearly had a long day. Bed? It's only 6. So what? Fine, sure. Let's go to bed. Hey, that just means more time for sleeping. Although you could potentially use that time to eat or something. Piotr rose and went somewhere during the night. He'd never done it before. I wanted to call out. I wanted to stop him. But the thought of breaking the familiar silence of the night was more terrifying than his departure ever could have been. Face is looking a little melty today. Piotr didn't leave any new drawings for us. No response. Its internals are a fused mass of plastic and wires. It's probably good. That means that the TV man can't bother us anymore. Actually, I'm gonna step down here. The door's ash. The doormat stares you down as the sun always has been. Go to work. Well, the body's mostly gone. So that's good. You know, this would be worrying. You know, the entire town on fire. I'm guessing that we may be melting from the looks of it. The water is burned away. Within the fountain is a model of the town. The buildings north and south, the speaker gallows your home, and the terminus all together, all there. Even the rail line is visible, hooking around town center, extending into the desert and returning. The train travels along a flat circle. There was never any way out. Well, that's good and normal now. Just like this situation. Town's on fire. We appear to be melting. But Dolores told us that this happened before, so that means that this is just, it's a thing that happens. Sometimes the sun grows larger and, rest in peace, Slide. Sometimes the sun grows larger and people start just combusting. It's normal, actually. Sacrifice, sacrifice. The time swings soon. Sacrifice, sacrifice, or all will burn. Bad news, Mayor. That's not much of a threat because everything, I guess everything isn't burning, just a lot of it. So I guess the Mayor's threat does actually hold up. I was going to say, well, things are already burning, so, what you going to do? But I guess things could get more on fire than they currently are. So we'll have to be on the lookout for that. Maybe we can appease the Mayor somehow, promise to vote for him or whatever Mayor's like. All right, Dolores, you here? Do you want to talk about yesterday? TV? Okay, Dolores, you've worn me down. Let's make it a runaway wedding, huh? I can't help my raw... I can't... I need to open my store. Do I just walk up and, do this? Hello, sir. A ticket? Why, I'd be delighted. Here at Praelda's Terminus, we serve only those who really need to get away, and you look like the type. To coast oceans, deep seas, beyond. We help people finally see that there is an ocean beyond. The waves. You got a ticket for the train. I'll need to deliver this one to the platform. Someone's about to miss their train. I'm guessing this is like a timetable or some kind of clock for showing when the trains arrive and such. Yeah. Terribly sorry, ma'am. Wrong one. Are you a body? You just on fire? Yeah, that's just some craters. Your ticket, sir. You gave the ticket to the corpse. Good job. Yeah, well, I can't proceed past there, but we gave the corpse the ticket, which I don't think the job really works that way. I think normally they come to the ticket stand rather than you bringing it to them. But I don't know the rules, so what do I know? I don't do that. It's not my job. Time to go home. I'm sure Piotr is waiting. Yeah, that was a tough day. A lot of work. Before we would just show up and get harassed by Dolores, and then the day would end. But today we gave someone a ticket. That was like the most work that we've done. Okay, see, this is why I think this is why that corpse at the beginning of the game confused me. I think there was a street lamp or something just over it, and I think it just confused me about the sprite. Not like just over it, but like over it, like Z layering, whatever, how it's layered. I don't know how RPG Maker works. You owe your community for your livelihood, your job, your place of belonging. Giving back is not such a big step. To hang shall placate the flames. To deny is to secure inevitable annihilation in a hungry fire. Of course, the flames will return. You will stop the heat for but a while. But surely it is worth it, isn't it? Do as you're told. Burnt. Oh, we have options. Yeah, if this is just gonna keep happening, let's let it burn, baby. There it is. Sun God. The meanest bastard any of us know. But he did us a favor and burned us all. Oh, there you are, Piotr. You were hanging out in the backyard. I was trying to remember what a backyard was called. Yeah, that was There Swings a Skull. It doesn't... Oh, there we go. Oh, wait. No, we changed. We're playing. I thought that was like the... Oh, exit game, no. Linger a while in the calm. Yeah, I thought, exit the game? No. Okay, so we can just play as Piotr in the end screen. Yeah, okay, here we go. I was like, where's the credits? That's what they're called. Yeah, and you can see what everybody did. See, it's leaflet. It's a tree, so leaf. Okay, well, yeah, this game was real neat. I didn't read anything about this. I didn't know what to expect when we started playing, but I enjoyed that. It was very cool. Quinn K and Conor Walsh have other games that you can check out on their itch. I had to remember what that thing was called. The thing where you can get video games that I'd recommend checking out. It'd be real cool if you did.